That's okay.
All right. Hello, I'm Jessica Armstrong. I am joined today by Taylor Davenport. Taylor, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. I work as the Volunteer and Communications Manager at Project Transformation, Tennessee. So basically what that means is I handle all things communications, um, social media, website, marketing, promotion, stuff like that, as well as all of our volunteers, which come from our partner churches, which Brentwood UMC is one of. So yeah, I get to work with media and with people, and it's just really fun to be a part of a ministry doing great work.
Awesome, thanks. So we're here today to just kind of see how things are going, just get an update on all things Project Transformation and how y'all have had to adapt during these crazy times. So could you just share a little bit about what Project Transformation is and what they do?
Yeah, sure. So our mission is to transform communities by engaging children, college-age young adults, and churches in purposeful relationships. So we call those our 3 C's: children, college students, churches. That's a really easy way to remember who we are and what we do. So traditionally, in a non-pandemic summer, we would be housing summer day camps for kids focused on literacy and social emotional health. And those programs would be run by college-age young adult interns who are themselves discerning their own call to ministry. Yes, like being the hands and feet of the church and working day in and day out, but then on Fridays taking a pause and saying, what am I learning about myself? What is God saying to me? Where can my gifts and skills plug in here? And Project Transformation doesn't own any brick and mortar buildings. Our office is in an attic of Scarrett Bennett Center, and then our programs are housed in churches. So we work with 9, we call them site churches, across Middle Tennessee and West Tennessee, so the Memphis area, who say, yes, we will host this program, but not only just let us use their buildings, it's a partnership much deeper than that, where the site church has a heart to connect with their neighbors and provide needs for their neighbors, or meet needs of their neighbors. And so we kind of partner with them, and they're able to tell us, okay, this is the need of our neighborhood, and we're able to meet that. So that's kind of what it looks like normally.
So I grew up in the Brentwood church, so I've actually volunteered a couple of times. So could you share
Awesome.
kind of what it's like this summer? Because I'm sure it looks very, very different.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you were a bookworms buddy. You read with kids
It's in high
in a
school.
pew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. So yeah, that's really when people think about volunteering with PT. They think of that reading one-on-one with a kid, sitting in a church pew, and yeah, just sharing some reading time together, getting to know one another. Sometimes even not reading and just talking. That's great too. But this summer, there's a few different ways to volunteer. One is to be a pen pal, so write back and forth with a child. Not only is this relationship building, but also practicing reading and writing, which we know is really important over the summer. The next way is to provide a summer camp in a bag. So these are bags that kids get each Thursday, and there's always a brand new book and snacks and some sort of art activity, some sort of social emotional learning or mindfulness activity, and some sort of movement activity, something to get outside and get playing. And so Brentwood UMC has actually said, yes, we will provide a whole week of summer camps in a bag for kids. That's 70 summer camp bags for our Antioch UMC site church. And those will actually be given out next Thursday. And so in that bag is a little slip that kind of walks the parent or guardian through, okay, these are the different materials and this is how you can use them. So giving a summer camp bag. And then the last way to serve with us this summer is by volunteering in person. So this is much more limited than usual. I know Brentwood sometimes just brings a caravan of about 20 people to serve at site, but this year we're asking for like 2 to 3 people per day to distribute food, to clean, and to build relationships while being socially distant. So all of our volunteers are wearing masks and gloves, standing 6 feet apart, and everything's sanitized every 30 minutes. So we know that we have a great responsibility for the health and safety of everyone involved. So we're taking that really seriously. And kind of our slogan this summer is community isn't canceled, right? So right when this pandemic hit, there were a few days of shock and I think mourning the regular summer program. But then we immediately went into brainstorm and pivot mode and came up with this that would still be safe and meet the needs of our neighbors.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So do you have any stories of transformation you can share with the congregation?
Yeah, yeah, I do. Let me think which one I want to share. Something cool about this modified program in summer 2020 is that we're able to serve a wider age range of kids. So usually we serve rising first through rising 8th grade at the site church that Brentwood supports, Antioch UMC. But because our program is a distribution line, driving through to receive healthy meals and supplies, we're able to serve like babies through 17-year-olds, which is really cool for us, really serving the whole family unit. And so there is one little girl who is new to Antioch UMC's PT program, and she would technically be too young to come this summer if it was a normal summer, but because things are different, she's able to come with her mom. And our site coordinator there, that's the young adult intern, her name's Morgan, she figured out that this little girl's favorite color was pink. She loves wearing shirts and pink Crocs, and she figured that out. And so Morgan was about to give this little girl a bag, a summer camp in a bag that has a book in it, and Morgan saw the book and then took it out and switched it out real quick so that this little girl would get a book titled Pinkalicious, and she loved her Pinkalicious book. And so I think we've been looking for moments like that of like, okay, where is their genuine friendship? Where is their genuine relationship? And our awesome young adult site coordinators have really leaned into this modified program and still found ways to care for each individual child and each individual family. So that was awesome to see. So I was there to witness that myself. And then a couple days later, Morgan texted me a picture of this beautifully handwritten thank you note from that mom, thanking Morgan for being so caring and knowing her child, and to Project Transformation as a whole for supporting her family this summer. So I think Thursday is everybody's favorite day at PT this year because of the summer camps in a bag.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So you've mentioned a couple different volunteer things, but are there any other ways that the congregation can continue to help during these times and moving forward?
Yeah. Maybe this sounds cliche. It shouldn't because I'm talking to a church, but prayer. We would really appreciate prayers of discernment and of wisdom as we move forward. Right now, we are discerning how our after-school program will look based on what Metro Nashville Public Schools are doing, and just how our world is constantly changing, and seems like we learn more about this thing every day. We're surveying families right now to see what would be most helpful to them during the school year. And so I would say prayer that we choose the right thing. And secondly, stay tuned, because depending on what that thing looks like, we'll need some It might be healthy meals again. It might be after school in a bag. It might be in-person volunteers. It might be more books for a mobile book fair. We're just not sure yet. And that's so weird for me to say, because usually I have my list and I'm ready to go. But yeah, just stay tuned to see how we can continue to support families. Because it's been months, as we all know, and for families that are already under resourced, it's hard. So yeah, stay tuned and pray with us. We appreciate it.
Well, my next question was, how can the congregation be praying for Project Transformation? So you kind of answered that.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you'd like to share?
I will say I'm super thankful for the leadership at Brentwood UMC that I've been in contact with. They're always so supportive of PT, and it's just really cool to get to know different people from different Sunday school classes and from the youth group, and just everybody who's supportive of PT. I know Brentwood has been super intentional, even down to like making sure that we have the correct number of books and the right levels of books for the kids that we're serving this summer, and utilizing former teachers to research those books and make sure we get the best ones. So we're thankful for Brentwood's partnership, and we're really excited to serve with y'all next week.
Well, that's kind of all the questions I have for today. Thanks for meeting with me and talking with me.
Yeah, of course. If you have any other questions, just you have my email that Courtney copied me in to y'all's email chain. So yeah, don't hesitate to reach out. It was good to talk with you.
All right, thanks. You too.
Okay, have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.